what's going on? It's Logan from Big Muffin Austin over here in the BMA HQ with, let's just say, BMA educational tools for today. Today, I'm going to show you how to change the oil in your generator. Now, I have two 3,000 watt generators and four 2,000 watts. Well, I'm going to show you how to change just one of them. We'll do the 2,000 because it's the easier of all of them, but it's also it gives you a good idea. It's not rocket science when changing the oil in a Genny, but you know, some people don't know. I have a friend that has a generator who, I don't know if he doesn't know how to change the change the oil. I don't know if he doesn't realize you need to change the oil in his generator, but his generator's blown up like 4 or 5 times, and he keeps on having it rebuilt. And I'm like, dude, yo, you just gotta put some oil in that bad boy. Take care of your equipment, and your equipment will take care of you. A couple of things we need to know about before we get into the changing of the oil. There are some particulars that you need before starting anything when it comes to changing oil or mechanical stuff. You need a shirt that you don't give a shit about. You need a shirt that might have your name on it, because if you hit your head and you forget who you are, your name on your shirt will tell you who you are. As you can tell, I don't know if you can tell in this shirt, but I have actually changed the oil in this shirt probably easily 100, 200 times in my lifetime. I've used this shirt for almost 20 years. Still fits! Second thing you need, protective eyewear. Always got to save the eyes. I can't see my beautiful wife, and I can't see you beautiful people crossing the finish line if I'm blind from something hitting me in the eyeball. So I got my safety goggles on. Next thing you need, always need a rag hanging out of your back pocket. Doesn't mean I'm a gang member or anything like that. Just keep my hands somewhat clean and taken care of. And then finally, you got to have some Noon as product placement. But yeah, drink some Noon. Make sure you stay hydrated, especially down here in Austin, Texas. It is January 8th, I think it is, but it's about 75 degrees out today, bone dry. This is the first time I've been outside all day. My allergies are atrocious right now because cedar is through the roof. So we're going to keep this video as short as possible. But yeah, these are the basics you need. Get a good hat. I've got my Kerrville Triathlon Festival hat on, always supporting great local events. And I got my Noon, and I got a beat up shirt. And I've got beat up Dickies on. Oh yeah, got to wear a pair of Dickies whenever you're working. Got to have a pair of Dickies on. Come on. Alright guys, gals, we're going to get to more of this in a quick minute. We're going to knock out changing out the oil, what to do with it, where it goes, so on and so forth. So hang tight, we'll be right back. So a couple of things I forgot to tell you all about. One, make sure you put down your safety goggles when you're working on something. If they're on top of your head, they're not protecting anything. Over your eyes is where they need to go. Second thing I forgot is I forgot to get more oil. So I am like bare. I might have just enough, but what's going to suck is I'm more than likely going to have to go to AutoZone and pick up more oil. One of the good things about going to AutoZone is that they take old oil. So all the oil, where is that doohickey thing? That is going to end up in that bad boy. Is going to go over to AutoZone, and they'll recycle it and do whatever they want to do with it. While I'm over there, I'll pick up another gallon of synthetic motor oil. And the fourth thing, never do anything outside for a long period of time without your dog. I said, poops, hi. Hi? Yep, that's right. That's my dog, Sid. So those are the 4 things I forgot. I'll try and add them in. Hopefully they work for somebody. But safety goggles, use them. Thank you. Alright y'all, so this is a Honda EU 2000i inverted generator. It's made by Honda. The engine is Honda. In my opinion, this is the flat out best product you can buy when it comes to generators of the 2,000 watt size. Actually, pretty much any inverted generator that Honda makes is phenomenal. The one right behind it, the bigger one, is a 3000IS. That's a hog. That thing for a 3000 can power a lot, so which is awesome. But we're not going to change the oil in that today. We're just going to do one
of the 4 that I have. I'm going to change all 4 of them, but I'm just going to show you how to do the one. If you're wondering what that thing is, that's an old ass adapter for a, what's it, a 30 amp, 30 volt, 30 something, that you connect onto like an RV or something like that. It came with it. I don't see a need to take it off. I probably wouldn't need to use a 30, but I can daisy chain 2 of these together and make 4,000 watts if I needed. But that's why I've got the 3,000, and then in the back of the BMA mobile unit right there, we've got another 3,000. I'll be changing again. Everything's getting changed today. Last time I changed it was almost a year ago, but they, you know, I don't need to change it more than a year or about once a year is what I do. A couple things you're going to need to in order to do this: drain pan, oil. Obviously, I use synthetic, full synthetic, not a synthetic blend, but a full synthetic oil. This is a STP. What is it? 5W20. I use the same in my pickup and in my wife's Pathfinder, so I just decided to keep it all the same. But you gotta use full synthetic. Don't do synthetic blend. It's just no good. And then a couple of tools of the trade. You'll need a filter, a funnel, and then basically I stole one of my wife's Tupperware measuring containers about 3 years ago. She never asked for it back, so I just kept it. It works out really well when you're adding oil. This makes it a whole lot easier. Now, I have a screwdriver, and I also have a boat ton of cardboard laid down. Don't want to mess up the driveway any more than it already is, and if you just put some cardboard down, it will soak up any excess oil that you may have, and it keeps things pretty clean. Also, don't forget, you got to have some rags available just in case things do get a little sloppy and a little messy. You've got some rags available for you. So first and foremost, you know, the 2000, it's simple process, and I'll tell you what the process is. You take the cover off, you undo the drain plug, you drain the oil from the generator into the drain pan, and then you add more oil to it, put the plug back in, put the cover back on, and then I fire it up and run it for about 5 minutes just to let everything, all the new stuff flow through the generator. Today it's about 74, 75 degrees right now. It's an absolutely picture perfect day out here in the neighborhood, out here in Anderson Mill, and so this is a great day to change oil. Instead of doing it when it's cold. Cold generators are not easy to work with whatever you're doing. So try and do it when it's, you know, a nice day like today. If you do have to do it when it's cold outside, I would highly recommend letting it run for a couple of minutes to get warmed up a little bit, and then the oil isn't as sludgy or as thick, and it will flow out of the generator a whole lot quicker than if it was real cold.
So hey, what's up again? Back again. Honda 2000 watt generator, easy thing. Just unscrew this nut. Very simple. Comes off in a few turns. Takes this piece off. Just set this off to the side. Now your drain is right over here in this little corner. And this is like the easiest thing. It just takes a little bit of muscle. Just takes a little bit of muscle. Take the screw out, or the drain plug, I should say. Look at it. I'm looking at the oil on it right now. The oil still looks pretty fresh, but once a year, it's my rule, and to get it taken care of. There's always Texas down here, dust, dirt, and grime, so there's some dirt on the inside here, so I'm going to clean that out now instead of worrying about it later. Get that somewhat clean. Less chance of dirt getting down in the motor, and then basically it's just dump into the drain pan, which I've got right behind me, and just drain. Oh yeah, that's pretty dark, and it looks a whole lot darker than what I thought it would be. Well, that's pretty simple. And then what I do, put it back down. Make sure you stay above the cardboard, so your oil doesn't leak all over the place, because, you know, it's already got some splatter here and stuff. Get my towel out again, clean out that little lip that's right below it, so I get all that oil, gunk, and grime. Looks pretty clean. Now for me, I have a cheater in this little funnel thing that I stole from my wife's kitchen. I actually wrote on it how much oil needs to go into my 2000, how much needs to go into my 3000, and then for my truck it takes more than 5 quarts, just a hair under 6. So I have it marked off on this so I don't overfill the oil in my truck. But since we're filming at 2000, we're going to go for 2000, and we're going to shoot for the 2000 line. Again, I've got my full synthetic oil. Throw it in there. Throw it on the ground. Make sure I've got a nice little measurement. I'm a hair over. Actually, better safe than sorry. Just dump a little bit back in. Do a remeasurement. With oil, it's kind of hard to do a remeasurement because it's so dang thick. It may look like 2000, but it's also a hair over, so save ourselves a little bit of trouble. Trying to stay on top of that, the cardboard, and then fill it back up. Easy way, goes in the same way it just came out. I just tilt my generator back a little bit, throw the nozzle into the drain hole, and chug a lug, nice and smooth, nice and slow. No need to rush it. If you rush it, an air bubble could come up, burp it out, and then you've got oil all over the dang place. So just keep it going, and that's pretty good right there. Put that back over, grab your drain plug. Actually, grab your drain plug, pull it out. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of oil. I usually measure if it's halfway up the stick of the drain plug, then we're golden, and this is. So I'm gonna put that back on. Again, it should take me probably about another hour to get this drain plug back on at the rate I'm going today. Oh man, come on. There we go. Another big thing about these Honda generators is you gotta use super unleaded, not premium, not regular unleaded, but the really good stuff. I've been using since day one, been putting it in there, and it's holding up nicely. That's what they recommend. So real simple. Keeping that. I keep that in all my gas cans. I run my generators off of it. I run my lawnmower off of it. Any gas powered tools I have, I run off with super. It's a good habit to get into. And then easy peasy, put the cover back on, screw it down, and now actually I won't bother you with it. But I'll fire it up, set it off to the side for about 5 minutes, let the new oil flush through, and I got myself one finely tuned running generator. Again, I've got 3 more 2000s to do, and then the 3000s, I've got 2 3000s that need to be done. They're a little bit more work, and I won't bother you with that. Same process though. Drain the oil, find the oil plug, pull the drain out, drain the oil, and fill it back up in the same hole. It's very simple, but it's manual labor because the 3000 generators weigh about 60-70 pounds a piece. So you gotta be patient, I guess is the best way to put it. But there you go, kids. That's how Big Mouth Announcing changes the oil in a generator.
My little symphony of power. I got my 2 3000s, my 4 2000s, oils changed and ready to rock. I let them run for 5 minutes and then I put them away. They're all going to get used next weekend, so I had to make sure they're in notch running form. Well, that is my symphony of power. Yeah.